Chicago radio legend Steve Dahl quoted David Bowie today on Dahl.com. He announced the next phase of his career, and it does not involve radio, at least not over-the-air radio. On Twitter today, he told his fans after 30-plus years on traditional radio, the Steve Dahl Show has transformed into the Dahlcast. He's talking about the podcast he's been putting online for the past 2 years. He's sticking with it, and starting August 1st, he'll charge listeners $9.95 a month.
This segment's going to be over before I get to talk.
Tweets, podcasts, it's a new era. How do you feel about being the first major Chicago personality to do this?
I feel good about it. You know, I have been doing it for like 2 years, but I was being paid by CBS because I still had a contract. So that contract ended last Friday, so now we're going to charge for it and see how many fans I really have.
If someone came along with an opportunity to do over-the-air terrestrial radio, under what circumstances would you say, okay, that's enough of the podcast, I'm back?
I don't think I would ever give up the podcast.
Really?
I enjoy it. I mean, I do it in my basement. We record it. You know, the kids come over to the house. I talk for 90 minutes. I get everything off my chest that I want to get off my chest, you know, crack wise a little bit. We load it up, and off I go to suck at golf.
Do you think that radio needs to do something it's not doing now to compete with satellite radio, internet radio, Pandora?
I don't. Yeah, they seem to just be playing more music, which I don't necessarily think is the answer. I think that they might want to think a little bit more about their content and paying talented people such as ourselves, Robert, to host programs. To host programs. I know you're in TV now, but and I'm TV ready. I just want to say
you look TV ready.
65 pounds.
Besides that, during your time off, did you come up with any other revelations, any big changes?
Besides the fact that I was super fat?
Any thoughts about what you would like to do from here on, besides the podcast,
well,
obviously?
I'm hoping that my goal is to have 10,000 subscribers, which I think I can do.
And you could make a good living that way?
Yes. A very comfortable living. I really enjoy it. I think ultimately it's the best experience for the fans as well, because I have, at this point now, I have no one telling me what I can or can't do.
Lots of comments on your Facebook page.
Robin?
Well, that could mean some good programs.
Well, good and bad. It's good news and bad news.
Here's some of the comments on your Facebook page that caught
I don't know what you're talking about.
This is a bummer, as I cannot afford $120 a year to listen to someone I've listened to for free my whole life.
Let me break it down. It's less than 50 cents a day.
Another listener says, this is a gamble, but Steve is a pioneer, so I respect him for taking the chance. Radio is dead. Gotta at least try.
Thank you.
Here's one more from Facebook. It says, Steve, since we will be paying you, does that kind of make us your boss? From now on, you must listen to our complaints and do what we say, or you will be fired. Well, that's kind of always been true, though, in a way, hasn't it?
And now, I mean, yeah, believe me, the people that subscribe will be treated like kings and queens.
Would you ever like to work with your old partner? Do you ever foresee a situation
with a reunion
where
with
Gary Meyer, who's on WGN now, where you would be with him again?
I never rule anything out, but I am not giving up the podcast, because that is the future for personalities. So,
all right, radio man of the future. Good to see you, Steve Dahl. Good luck.
Can you validate my parking? Do you do that here?
Yeah, I'll do that for you.
All right, cool.
Still ahead here, the best $4 meal